I want to talk about developments after the attack in the Himalayas earlier this week on Tuesday. In fact, we're first getting reports of shots being fired, to which this is Indian administered part of Kashmir. People on holiday, packed with people. Reports of policemen targeting tourists. 26 people killed and 25 of them Indian tourists, one Nepalese citizen. So this is a region that's seen 3 decades of conflict. Tourists rarely targeted. Now, the diplomatic deterioration, the aftermath, sees India and Pakistan edging closer towards war. The Delhi says 2 of the attackers were Pakistani, pointing the finger at Islamabad. A senior Indian minister saying today that the measures that have been taken to prevent this happening again includes ending a water agreement in which some of the rivers heading from India to Pakistan are shared. And he said this, quote, "Not a drop of water will go to our neighbour." Pakistan has warned that ending the decades-old water sharing agreement is an act of war. Let's talk to our correspondents. I think we have first of all, in Islamabad, we have our correspondent Hamza Azara. I believe you're in Lahore at the moment, if I'm right in saying. We also have our correspondent in New Delhi, Priyata Brajabasie. Thank you both. Great to have you both on the programme. Let's start with you, Priyata, and the updates you're hearing from the Indian government today.
Right, Gavin, the deadly Kashmir has once again brought both India and Pakistan dangerously close to the brink of war or some sort of military conflict. At least that's the consensus amongst experts here in India. So what's happening in the aftermath of this deadly attack? India's Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, who is responsible for India's internal security, he is being seen as the man who is in charge of handling the crisis. He was the first minister on site the morning after this attack took place. He's been talking to security forces. He's been talking to investigative agencies, as well as intelligence agencies, and he has been updating the Narendra Modi government about all of the operations, the search operations that are taking place in Kashmir right now to find the perpetrators or the terrorists who were behind this attack in Pahalgam. But what Mr. Amit Shah did today was that he held a crucial meeting about the future of the Indus Water Treaty, which is what you were talking about just a while ago, which is an extremely crucial treaty between India and Pakistan. It was established in 1960 and it has withstood wars, several wars between the two countries. But the future of this treaty is now under question because the Indus River is 3,000 kilometers long. It originates from Tibet. It flows into Kashmir in India and then into Pakistan through various tributaries, all the way to Karachi, which is the port town in Pakistan. And it is a very important lifeline for both of these countries, but specifically for Pakistan because the water flows from India to Pakistan. Now, India is deliberating what the future of this treaty is going to look like. As you know, that they have temporarily suspended this treaty, and it is amongst many other actions that India has taken, which includes shutting down the mainland border crossing between India and Pakistan, as well as suspending and sending back many diplomats, also cancelling visas and asking Pakistani nationals to go back as soon as possible. So what exactly is going to happen is something that we are going to have to monitor over the next few days and weeks. But what experts, security experts and diplomatic experts have been saying is that sort of military conflict is imminent between the two countries, and that is what the Indian government has been deliberating over the past few days behind closed doors.
Right, so we've seen a drumbeat as well, I've noticed, Indian television of further war, and I'm be interested about the base for Narendra Modi right now and the options that he has. Let's just have a look at the situation from a Pakistani perspective and get your view on this, Hamza, because if you look at the Indian officials alleging this group, Lashkar-e-Taiba, is behind the attack. Even a newer, much lesser-known group, the Resistance Front, is claiming responsibility. But ultimately, the allegation is that Pakistan is hijacking local insurgency. It's become this nationalist reasons and trying to align it with an Islamist one. What are you sensing in terms of a threat to the government here and just how the government's dealing with it?
Well, I think so far India has not provided a shred of evidence suggesting Pakistani involvement. So far, it's only been media reports in which certain news outlets and certain journalists are claiming Pakistani involvement. But in India's interactions with diplomats, and we've seen a lot of activity in New Delhi, so far nothing concrete has been given to diplomats or the international community or the Indian media itself. Now in Islamabad, India's posturing is being taken very seriously, and it is being considered that New Delhi is emerging as a warmonger in the region. Because cross-border terrorism has been a problem on both sides of the border. Very recently, we saw the Jafar Express attack in which over 30 Pakistani civilians were targeted by BLA fighters. Now, the Pakistani side also alleged that there was Indian involvement, but we did not see escalation to this level. And now with India talking about the Indus Water Treaty, which was brokered by the World Bank, I think such unilateral aggression may not go so well in Islamabad quarters, which are now terming it as water terrorism. So it's a very precarious situation between these two nuclear-armed neighbors.
Good to talk to you, Hamza Azara, and also Priyata Brajabasi in India and Pakistan. One of our issues tonight on The World This Week that we're going to talk about the root to the fruit of a long conflict and where this heads next, coming up in just over half an hour's time. Stay with